Hey guys, we found a skull on our 3D printer. And now we're going to show you what it took to get to this point right here. All right guys, we are getting ready to do the biggest print that I have ever done. Here is a preview of how this thing is going to print. And I'm making this for my youngest daughter. It is actually going to be a planter. So right now, we're going to go ahead. We've already auto-homed this. It's already up to temperature. We've loaded bone white. And we're getting ready to make sure that our spacing is proper. And we're going to get this thing started. Here we go. All right, our file is saved on this SD card. I know the lighting isn't the greatest over here. We're going to take care of that in just a minute here. We're going to bring a light in, get it set up. I think we're going to put a camera on this, do a time lapse. So here we go. We're going to print skull planter. Oh boy. 2.5 days later. Even my wife knows I'm getting ready to print this thing because she just texted me. No, she doesn't know I'm getting ready to print it. Here we go, guys. 2 days, 10 hours, and I forget how many minutes later, 23. 2 days, 10 hours, 23 minutes. This will be the biggest print I've done with a 3D printer to date. Just want to make sure that this first layer goes down good. We'll take you along with us. I'm actually printing a raft. And the rafts are really cool because it does an outline of the skull, and then it will actually put a grid down on top of that outline, both 90 degrees and then 45 degrees and then 180 degrees, and then it will start to build from there. And what that raft does is it just helps it stick to that plate. I darn sure don't want this thing to come off after a day and 3/4, if that makes sense to you. All right, so with that being said, let's head out to the garage. We'll grab a light, bring it in here, get it set up, set this camera up on a tripod, plug it into the wall. It's going to be playing for quite some time. Here we go. So now that you know how we got here, let me tell you how long it took to get here. So this is the largest thing that I have printed on my 3D printer to date. And it's pretty intricate, and there was a lot of structure that you guys see me breaking out right before this little clip here. It took 2 days, 10 hours, and 55 minutes to print this. So 2.5 days, not bad. Not sure on the measurements. We're gonna get some measurements on this thing, but I think it's about 4 inches tall, maybe 6 inches deep and 3 inches wide, something like that. So yeah, and man, the detail on this is just incredible. I still have a little bit of structure in between the teeth there, but the nose is amazing, the cheekbones are amazing, and everything is anatomically, is that the right word, correct? The eye sockets are amazing. I got this off of Thingiverse, and I'm gonna put a link to where I got this. This is actually considered a planter, and that's why this top is open. This is gonna be for my youngest daughter. She's really into skulls. I guess it has something to do with forensics, I'm not sure, but yeah, so she has some succulents, and I think they're gonna look great planted in this skull right here.